Of the Mundo Sano Foundation, an Argentina-based scientific NGO foundation working for the prevention and control of communicable diseases.
Thank you, James. Happy to be here. I am from Argentina as well as our foundation, and happy to represent together with Brazil our continent. Mundo Sano is a family foundation supported by our own pharmaceutical group that's named Chemo Group, from which we are founders. We believe a lot in partnership, and we have a very long story with this. Our first cooperation with WHO was 40 years ago. 40 years ago, we started a development in Argentina in a cooperation with the Ministry of Health and the Center for Vector Control in Argentina, and that was granted by the TDR. And we developed a product for the control of the vector of Chagas disease that was recognized by the review from Harvard University when they made the review from the decade of the 80s of TDR as one of the 3 most impact developments of TDR. So since then, we were very sustainable, committed with this sense of cooperation in which we believe a lot. We think there is no other way to approach very complex problems. We think they have to be in a multidisciplinary approach and in a multisectorial approach. And just to show some of the highlights of these many years, in the 2011, we focus mainly, I must say, in Chagas disease, because for Argentina is the country with more patients infected of Chagas disease. And Chagas disease is the parasitic disease that represents more burden in our region. And probably the one that is more present in globally in other countries. Chagas disease is a public health problem for the United States inside the country. It's a problem for Spain, as Dr. Navarro already said. And for us in Argentina, it's a moral debt to be involved in Chagas disease. So in 2011, the shortage of the medicine, of the product for treatment of Chagas disease was announced, and that was a very terrible news, and we decided to produce it. And in record time, for February 2012, we developed the API and we developed the tablet, and we have the product in Argentina approved. That's the product Spain is using today. We are today the only suppliers of benznidazole recognized by WHO in the list of essential medicines. In the same year, 2012, we joined the London Declaration. That was very important for us because we think we can be useful if we provide evidence that can be expanded, and to be expanded we need to partnership and we need to belong to institutions. So we are happy today because formally we are now accepted as partners of WHO. This long collaboration now has been formalized, and our first commitment in this collaboration will be Chagas disease, not excluding others like STH, in which we have a vast experience. But the first steps will be Chagas disease, and the first thing will be a congenital Chagas disease, for which we'll provide the drug for the treatment of all the congenital cases. So thank you very much.
Thank you.